It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm back, you're back, that's Vasco's back. Let's actually accomplish things today. Let's accomplish greatness in the form of this quest. We will question Madame de Morange. Orange. Outward, onward, throughward, and forward. That last one is most important. God, stop attacking! Haha, you died. Ulg. We made that sound again, and it was not the vibration of the controller. It's in the game, whatever it is. Oh, let him eat me orange. What are you doing up there, lady? Get down from there. Get down this instant. Oh, she acknowledged me. She's doing this on purpose. There she is. Lady Laurine of Morange. Of Morange. You Morange.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course. Sir de Sardet, isn't it? I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something in particular?
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time. Last I heard about it, he was doing business. But that doesn't help in knowing where he is. The Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very fruitful. But I seem to recall that since then, the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Perfect. Could you tell us where to find her?
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. That's where she normally is. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Don't worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business discussions. We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them to form an opinion.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is a poor business partner.
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
How did I know that it was a her? That the associate was a her?
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
I have to go upstairs and ransack your house. Hat, globe, windmill. Is it? My goodness, it is. It is her. It is her whomst I have Doppler affected much since my arrival. And now we speak.
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
Are you Madame Clerc?
We would like to meet with your associate, Mr. Darcy.
Bastien? I don't know where he is. I can't say that he often graces us with his presence.
You don't have the slightest idea where he is?
I am not his caretaker, you know.
You don't seem to hold him in high regard.
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern. And if you didn't come to do business, well...
Look at my mustache, alright? Look at my facial hair. You can't tell me you're not convinced of whatever it is I'm saying, can you? Can you?
We must find him. This man you can see by my side is his brother.
Do not insult my intelligence. I know that the Darcys only have one son, alas.
You can see the Naught tattoos on his face, can't you? And a merchant like you must surely know about the Naught's recruiting process.
I can see the Naught, but a Darcy? And with all this blue on his face, he doesn't really resemble his brother.
I guess you can. I don't want to offer you money. I like my own money. And I can't pretend to collect a debt because I don't have enough eyeballs. Oh, what is a man to do? What is a man to do but grow poor for the sake of friendship?
I've got a hunch that your associate has brought you more problems than benefits. What would you say if I offered you some gold to compensate for your losses?
I see that you understand the struggles of a simple merchant. He was supposed to go to Hikmet to deal with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news from him after his departure. And given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations, I didn't try to get any.
Who is this client?
His name is Ferrat. You'll find him in the Alchemist District. I'll write this down.
You think something may have happened to him there?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable shipment and take charge of it. But with Bastion, anything is possible.
Thank you, madam.
Yes, thank you. That was definitely 100 gold worth of information. You owe me, Vasco. You owe me. Hello, feather hair lady.
Hello, Your Excellency.
Got to travel back to Hikmet. He's in the Alchemist District. Ah, yes. Potions. Are you the man that I seek?
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am but a poor underling.
That is a very, very verbose way of saying no. Ugh, you must be the one I'm looking for. With your room full of leaves.
Hello, sir. Is this the house of the man called Ferrat?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes. Yes, he did come here, but I don't know where he is. To be honest, our exchange did not exactly go as planned. And if you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. And why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you're not telling us everything.
Come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
Correct. I am not here to pay his debts, but I will not leave you in peace. So where are your papers? Alas, poor Yorick. I hardly knew him, Horatio.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs, if there's any business left to do.
Why do you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work with cheap ingredients for weeks.
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions. Not simple health potions, but far more subtle things.
And if I'm not mistaken, things are not going the way you would want them to.
The boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, it has been a living hell. I work using leftovers thrown away by all the other alchemists, while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else all day. This is no way to live.
Then rise up! Rise up against your employer.
Have you heard of a man called Bastion Darcy?
It would be difficult not to. His name is the only thing my boss talks about. Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments and still left with the goods. And now my boss makes me work twice as much to compensate for his losses, with ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a pig.
And what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
I don't like your boss either.
How can a brilliant, conscientious alchemist keep working here? I am certain that any great laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So why continue protecting your employer?
Oh, you're right. Anywhere is better than here. My boss did not only curse the name of the man you're looking for, he also hired some thugs to find him and our shipment.
Interesting. I think we may need to have a few words with your employer.
If you could also tell him that I am resigning, then I won't need to go upstairs.
I will do that, yes. After I examine these notes. This letter from one of Master Ferhat's acquaintances. And what solution did you choose? Tell me now.
You again. I already told you that I do not know where the man you're searching for is.
You may not know where he is, but you did everything you could to find him, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Does this document ring a bell? You hired some debt collectors to find Mr. Darcy.
How dare you rummage through my belongings?
I tell you, leave
You
them
could have
out.
taken legal action and retrieved what you were owed, but you sent some killers instead.
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want us to tell him about it?
No. But please, understand me. The Darcy family is on the continent. It would take months for them to reply to my complaint. What other solution was there? My shop will not survive this.
Tell us who these debt collectors are and we'll take care of it.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute, not far from here, in the Science District.
Science?
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cutthroats. If Bastion survives...
If he survives, remind him of what he owes me.
Well, let's go find this alley of ill repute. Right next to the Science. Lady, you can't get away. Well, she just proved me wrong. Where are you?
Have mercy! Have mercy! I will repay everything, I swear. This is nothing but a horrible misunderstanding. My family is very rich. They will give you everything you want, please.
Hey, you! Leave this man alone!
What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe. In any case, it seems like he wants to share his fate.
You think I'm afraid? I've fought uglier people than you.
Vasco, let me try to take care of this. How much money are we talking about? You're here to collect a debt, right?
Between what he owes our client and our commission, it's a hefty sum. But if you want to pay in his stead, my lord, please do.
200? Not a chance. Not a chibbity-choppity chibbly chance. Look, I have a tricorn hat. Vasco has a tricorn hat. That's two of us that have a tricorn hat. Are you sure you want to do this? Because as far as I can see, only one of you has a tricorn hat.
What a bunch of jokers. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah. Should we show them that we're not here to joke around?
Bit of poison on my blade.
Then let's go!
Let's see if you can ward off this fight.
Come and taste my...
Come and taste my savor.
Come
Target
here,
her,
my
please.
beauties.
Target her.
Come here, my beauties.
Oh! I'm the only one alive.
Thank you for your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me.
Don't mention it. It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Oh, I'm certain someone like you, who belongs to high society, will understand. There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the aristocracy. I lost the money I owed to that merchant while playing there. And since I got out with a few other debts, I had to leave the merchandise as repayment as well. But that's a mere trifle that my father would have paid for without thinking twice. I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes after me. What a lack of tact. In any case, I am extremely grateful to you. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and sea given. It was a pleasure, sir.
Hey, Vasco? Did you disapparate for that cutscene? Well, I guess I lost reputation with a congregation of merchants. Oh well. I just don't understand. I don't understand morality.
Thank you, Desade.
My pleasure. But why didn't you tell him who you were?
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more, for the life I didn't get to live. You had it all, everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastion, I realized that in the end, I was exactly who I wanted to be. A naught, and a proud one at that.
I'm glad to hear it. No more regrets?
No more regrets. And I certainly don't regret not being called Leandra Darcy.
Okay. Character arc complete, I guess? I shall level up now. We'll start investing into the one-handed heavy weapons. So I will get a strong grip which allows more damage to be dealt. What I'm going to do is acquire more strength, which increases the power of all melee attacks. I'm just gonna go with lockpicking 3. What's gonna happen next? No, I think it's time for us to do the main quest. And I think we'll start with the Battle of the Red Spears. We will reach the village of Vedre. Vedre!
I was honored by your visit.
I was disappointed by it. On accuracy level 3? What? It's a shotgun? Is it? There's shotguns now? Vasco, Siora, are you trying to intimidate the merchant? Oh, you just spazzing out. What's going on with you guys? Man, logic sucks. To Vedres!
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
Oh, God. I don't want to.
I must leave you.
I'm going to remove Vasco and add Kurt. You're suspicious of me. Mages are always suspicious. Really hard to please some people. No. And what are you doing? Are you confused? You're waiting to be assassinated. Then this guy shows up like, I'm here to help defeat you! Ah! Are these the de facto defenders of the windmill? Because they're not really good at it. Vedrad, the Red Woods. Leads the village of Vedres. Oh. Vedres is the land of the red, maybe? Vedrad, the Red Woods. It looks very green to me.
We are arriving in my mother's village, Vedrais. There are wild beasts around us. We must be careful. The guys rad. The Red Spears know how to defend themselves, but we must be careful on the way there.
So I assume the Red Spears are your people. That's your tribe. Are they red because they are set on fire? You set them on fire. You immolate them. Is that why they're red? And they're spears? Because they're spears. Looting time! Oh, we've got some people down there. Be ye friend or foe? They make no reply. I suppose that means theirs is but to do or die. And also not to reason why. Charge! Oh. They probably think I'm really strange. That's why they didn't reply. Yeah, you agree, don't you, Siora? We have arrived.